Welcome back to Exploring Whiskeys. I'm Eric.
I'm Kevin, and today we are starting another series.
Yep.
Of the same brand, but lots of different releases. And technically, we already did the original, the OG.
We did the OG.
We did the OG. So we did an episode.
Way back.
Yeah, way towards, I think, probably fourth or fifth episode, which was not necessarily the best production, but it is what it is, where we talked about some of the, we called it bottom shelf Buffalo Trace whiskeys. So there's, Buffalo Trace is a distillery. You know all the big names. You know the Buffalo Trace and the Eagle Rare and the Blantons and the Pappies and the E.H. Taylors. But they also, in that same distillery, make Ancient Age and Benchmark and Old Charter. So we did those three, which they're all
theirs are picked from different floors, and they've got a whole method to
have a whole method to, Buffalo Trace comes from here and Eagle Rare, all that kind of stuff. But the Benchmark was, I want to say, out of those three, probably our favorite. The Old Charter was no bueno. The Ancient Age was super sweet, and the Benchmark was a pretty solid whiskey. Well, I want to say it was towards the end of 2020, maybe 2019. The COVID time is weird. So, Benchmark came out with a whole new lineup.
End of 2021. That's when
you got them. But I think they came out. I think it was the end of 2020. Okay. Not sure. Benchmark, owned by Buffalo Trace, owned by Sazerac, released a lineup of 5 new Benchmark bourbons. All bourbon? Yeah, bourbons.
They're all bourbons.
So they have this, which we're going to do today, the top floor. And then they also have a small batch, a single barrel, a bottled and bond, and a full proof.
Yep.
And then they also have the regular, which is 80 proof.
Yep.
Whatever.
The OG.
The original. So there we go.
We're gonna do this series in the order of proof.
Yes.
It just kind of bumps up a couple.
Yeah, each one kind of goes up.
I think the next one's
90 something, 94, and then the bottom bond be 100.
Then there's 2 after that. So you got
there's a low 100
and
then
a barrel proof. Yep.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yep.
I like it.
So, what I was told, a friend at Paul Mink in the Whiskey Club, he was
Paul.
up in Indiana and sent me a picture and asked me which one you want. And I said, no, just take whatever. And he says, no, well, actually, they're all around $20.
Right.
So I was like, you know what?
Get them all.
Just give me the whole series. But he told me that it was, and I don't know if it's true. I haven't been able to confirm this. It's only available in Kentucky and Indiana.
Everything that I've read, you can find it in Indiana.
Okay.
I assume. Oh, and you can find it at the distillery.
Oh, that one makes sense.
So then maybe around Kentucky. Yeah. So yeah, I've never seen this anyplace else except I've seen it online.
And he was up there 6 weeks ago and texted me. He's like, "You want some more?" I was like, "No." I've kind of been holding on to it.
Right.
Not knowing.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna get some more, friends come over, we get out the Weagle and Cairns, everyone gets a little pour.
Little
taster, and so far everyone has really enjoyed it.
Yeah, that, again, their baseline, other than being 80 proof, which was, an issue for somebody who's used to a higher proof, which we are. Other than that, it was a pretty solid whiskey. I enjoyed it.
And
and each one of these has slightly different profiles and tastes, but they're all good.
This out of the 5, shockingly, with the
proof being lower,
lowest proof out of the 5, I feel like this was my favorite.
Okay, but the nod to the name, top floor. Literally, this is a barrel that's, I think it's 7.
It's up there.
It's a 7 stories of barrels. It's sitting on the top. So it's got the most impact from the heat, the most impact from the cold. I believe they said the rick houses get up to 130 degrees at the top during the summer. So it's a lot of heat, which is going to push the whiskey into the wood. So there should be more barrel impact.
Yep.
That's the gist here. All right, before we get into the nosing and the tastings and all the good stuff, April, we celebrate two things for April. April was my son's birthday. He would have been 14 this year. So we celebrate that. And the fact that World Wish Day was April 29th, which is a nod back to the first wish granted, that somebody did it and that's how they got the idea to actually start Make-A-Wish. So that's what April 29th, World Wish Day. So in April, we're doing a fundraiser, and the link is down in the description. And if you do a donation there until April 29th, we will match that up to $500.
Yep.
So you throw $1 in, we're throwing $1 in, it's $2. So we're doubling your impact there. So if you have the means, make the donation. It's a great charity. Literally kind of what spurred us to do this channel, because my son's wish was to be a YouTube star, and got to meet one of his favorite YouTubers, and never got to start his channel. He passed before we actually got to do that. So we started this channel instead. So really appreciate anything that you could give to that charity. It's an amazing charity.
Yep. I mean, we've all seen the commercials, the stories. Like they do make a lot of unbelievable wishes come true.
Yes.
And obviously those wishes they're not free.
Nope.
They cost some money. So we're trying to do our part, and we would love for you to contribute whatever you can to help us make some kid's wish come true.
Yep. We'd very much appreciate it. On to the review stuff. Back to the whiskey.
All right. Benchmark. Top floor.
That is sweet. That's some brown sugar and corn. But like, again, I guess to your point, it's 86 proof, but it's got a body to the nose. Like, it's got something.
It's a raisin too.
I got a cherry.
Yeah, it's like when you open that box of, was it Sun-Made? I haven't had a raisin forever.
Oh, the little like
the red box.
tube thing.
Oh
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
the container. With
yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
You open that up and you get that. Yeah,
I could see that. But I also get cherry. I get brown sugar. I get
a lot of brown sugar.
Corn sweetness. That's not bad. Not an overly rye note. They use the mash bill 1 from Buffalo Trace, which they don't share exactly what it is. All they say is it's low rye. Rumor is 5 to 10, somewhere's in that range. But that smells nice. I mean, it smells really good.
Very, very sweet on the palate.
I believe that. But you can taste the barrel notes. Like, it's got a little oak note to it, a little barrel note to it. But some vanillas.
Tell you, man, you can't judge a book by cover. $20.
Yeah.
And most people would associate the Benchmark with the plastic.
The plastic handle.
175 on the bottom shelf.
See, I was going to say that. So it is straight bourbon. I don't see. I was thinking they might have the, aged at least 36 months. I don't see it. So this is 4-year-old whiskey. You could probably put this up against Buffalo Trace, and I don't think most people would be able to tell the difference. I mean, the proof is close enough, and the barrel impact here versus Buffalo Trace is 90 proof.
Yep.
At least in the States. And they don't say an age statement, but it's like 7 to 8 years old is usually what they say they try to run for an average. But probably now to find it, it's more expensive.
Yeah.
Depends on where you go. Some people are marking it up to like $40 some odd, $50. We were one liquor store that had a bottle of Buffalo Trace at $50 and a bottle of Eagle Rare for $40. So the $10 or the 10-year-old bourbon was more cheaper than the 8-year, just because of name recognition. Silliness. I like the nose. The nose is really nice.
Dude, for $20,
Can't go wrong.
No.
Can't go wrong. Nose is really nice. The barrel impact on the palate is, I want to say, shocking. It's almost like, wow, that's stronger than I would have expected. You know, because it doesn't come off as like super dark whiskey or anything like that, but the barrel impact is, the heat really does impact it. Makes a difference. There's a lot of barrel impact, but the sweet notes are just the overwhelming.
I get that rye now.
But it's a light.
It's a very, very, very light rye spice in the
yeah,
very back.
it's nice.
Very back.
I kind of like that. It kind of just sits there and it's like, oh, like, hey, look, there's some little rye in here. There's some little baking spice in there, which also could be a little bit from the barrel. A little bit. It's a possibility.
Let's get the water.
Nothing wrong with that guy. Nothing wrong with that guy. That's worth $20 all day long. Now,
I'm gonna say it's gonna get just a touch hotter.
That was pretty oily. And an oak, like I could see the oak opening up.
Influence on this one.
Yeah, the oak is going to open up more, and it's going to be hotter and maybe dry out a little bit more. Another weird thing. So we added water; it's going to dry out more. Sure, why not?
Ooh, more rye note now.
Yeah, that got a lot of baking spice. A lot is a stretch. Sorry. You now notice the baking spice on the nose. It's not a lot. But it definitely, like the corn sweetness, it's like everything, it's still there, but that rye note really kind of came forward. Or barrel, possibly. Don't know. Dude, that's good.
Yeah.
It
got a heavy rye on the end.
I get some baking spice, but it's not, I don't get heavy rye. I got more rye on the nose than I did on the palate. I got this
It's like a spiced gumdrop.
I got a candy cherry note. Like really sweet cherry.
No, it's still pretty good. The water.
You caught that to the end?
Uh-huh.
I'm not getting there. I'm not getting like...
Even with the power suggestion.
No, I'm not getting there. I mean, there's more baking notes, baking spice notes. They're more apparent on the nose. They're more apparent on the palate.
Is just like staying in
my
mouth.
Oakiness is all in there as well. It doesn't like aggressively dry out the way I kind of thought it was going to. It's not doing that, but that whatever those gumdrops or whatever, I'm not getting that at all. So I think I like it neat a little bit better.
Okay.
I don't mind the rye coming through, but those like fun little fruit, cherry, and all the notes that I was getting from the neat,
the sweeter notes
were nice. This starts to get...
It dries out. My mouth is bone dry.
Yeah, it's now getting drier and drier, almost to the... And I know it's not the same, but like that eating, the chewing on the lollipop stick. Like I'm getting that in the middle of my tongue, like, oh, I had that stick in my mouth too long.
Okay.
And I'm not enjoying that.
No. Mm-mm.
I enjoyed this neat. This was really nice. There was good flavors on the nose. There was really interesting flavors on the palate. The finish was really nice. With the water, it's tilting to an area I don't like.
I think this series would be very interesting to pour everyone a flight and let them guess how much they think.
Oh, the bottles cost?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very much so.
But you'd almost need to... 5 whiskeys is too many, though. Because it'd be good to, like... I'd like to do this versus Buffalo Trace. And
you compare them.
The Bottled and Bond versus, like, an E.H. Taylor.
Yeah, you
bourbon. You know what I mean? Like a small batch. Like, that'd be really interesting to see. Like,
I have a suspicious feeling that the benchmark lineup would win out in a number of those.
Probably.
It's just, I feel like it's every time we do the lower end ones versus the higher end one, it's like the lower end one
does tend to show up a little really strong.
Yep.
And I think the lower end ones hit those middle of the road bourbon marks.
Yeah.
versus the higher end whiskeys, they sit on the edges a little bit. That's why they're higher end. Like they go a little bit more extreme this way or that way. And if you're looking for that, you appreciate it. But if you're not ready for it, you might not like it.
Nope.
So I think you're not wrong.
Yeah.
I think Benchmark would win more often than not doing. If you did the bottle and that'd be really fun. The bottle and bond versus the E.H. Taylor, and this versus Buffalo Trace, and foolproof versus foolproof. Weller.
Yeah, we've got them all.
Yeah, we could probably pull that off. That'd be an interesting guy. That'd be interesting. I don't want us to do it because wrong guess. You were wrong again. Apparently my brother was really, really having fun with us guessing wrong through the whole March Madness. He's like, every time you guys got it wrong, he's like, I just sit there and laugh. All the whiskey you guys drinking, you're getting it wrong. I'm like, I don't tend to drink a lot of $10 whiskey.
It's going to be a fun series.
If you can find this, again, probably only Indiana and Kentucky. So
and they're roughly, they vary, but they're roughly
$20 to $25, I think, is where they're.
$20 to $5.
Yeah. I think you can buy all 5 for $130.
I didn't pay that much.
Tax or something? No. Okay.
I was right around 100.
Wow. For 5 bottles. That's impressive.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive. So less than 20 for some of them, because some of them are over 20. That's not bad.
Yep.
Not too shabby. Yeah, I'm interested to see where this goes, and to see if we can remember how this compares to, and then kind of see what we think comparatively. Because I know we did it at your house where we just went through all 5, but that was a little while ago.
Yep. But no, it's going to be a fun series.
Yep.
I mean, I would say right now we always say the Evan Williams Bottle and Bond is probably your best bang for your buck. I mean, if you want to spend $25 on a handle, absolutely. Yeah. They don't sell these in a handle, but if you can get it around $20, if you can spend $100 and get
5 different
all
types
5,
of whiskeys.
it's a solid.
It's a nice way to just boost your whiskey cart.
Yep. So, yeah, 4 more to go. 4 more to go.
Yeah, man.
Solid. Very solid.
It is. There's nothing wrong with it, even with the water. I mean, I'm nitpicking at that point.
Yeah.
Neat is
Paul,
great.
Next time Paul goes to Indiana, I'm going to ask him to give me 1 more of each, just so I got them on hand. Because I have a feeling here in the next couple of months, these are all going to go away.
Probably
in my house.
Yeah, I would think so.
So.
Well, now that we've filmed them, yeah.
Yeah. Then they can go. Then it's like free game.
Good one. I'm interested. I'm excited to see how the whole series goes. So it'll be fun.
Yeah. Well, we hope you enjoyed the first review of the Benchmark.
New series.
Yeah. New series.
Release of additional.
The OG was good.
It was good.
This is
better.
Even better.
Yeah.
Even better. So, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, we encourage you to hit the like button at the bottom of the screen.
If you're new to the channel, subscribe. You can hit the bell icon. You get notified every time we put a new episode. We release reviews of whiskey 2 times a week. Every once in a while, there's a little bonus episode every once in a while. But mostly 2 times a week. And if you have the means, again, have it till tomorrow. Donate to our Make-A-Wish fundraiser down in the description, and we will match it right up until tomorrow.
And let us know what your favorite benchmark is.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we've got a couple more to do. We'd love to hear what your favorite is. Well, thanks for watching.
See you on the next episode.
Cheers.